Hi, I have this phone right here, and we are assuming it belongs to a child. In the next minutes, what I want to do is to teach you how to control your child's phone remotely, even when they are not with you, so that you can be able to limit the time they spend on the screen, to limit the apps that they access, because the internet can be very harmful to your child if you don't control how he or she uses the internet. So let's begin the process.
This is the parent's phone.
So what I'm going to do right now is go to my settings, and then I select parental control. So right here I open my settings, and then yeah, just here they're talking about digital well-being and parental control. So when I click here, I'm led to another page, and just want to scroll down because I don't want screen time. So right down here there is add content restrictions and set other limits to help your child balance your screen time. So let me click here, and then they're saying supervise this phone remotely with Family Link app for parents, keep an eye on screen time and set limits as needed, add restrictions to Google services. So I need to get started to use this service. Okay, so who will be using this device? This device is for the parent, right? And then install Family Link. So the Family Links app helps us to supervise the child on. So as a parent, we are going to set up a Family Link app. Okay, so we have been taken right to Google Play, and I'm going to click install, and just in a few moments we will have installed this app. Okay, so finally Google Family Link has finished installing, so I would love to open it right here, and then welcome to Family Link, and they are saying continue as circumvent. So the account that I will be using to monitor the child's phone as a parent will be taking circumvent, and then I've just clicked to open it. Let's wait and see. Okay, they are saying, does your child have a Google account? Yes, my child has a Google account, and I just want to select yes like that, and they're giving us directions. Get your child's device, open settings. For Android devices, go to Google, then parental controls. For Chrome OS devices, go to people, then parental controls, follow the steps. So this is an Android device, so I'm gonna click done. In the next video, we are going to be setting parental controls for the child's phone. So let's go to the child's device again and set up apps right there. Yes, so that we are able to control their phone. We are going to look for settings. We are going to click on settings, and then we are going to scroll down to digital well-being and parental controls. Right here, we click there, and yeah, they are saying use digital well-being tool, use app timers and other tools to keep track of your screen time. That's not what I want, but I want parental controls, add content restrictions, and set other limits to help your child balance their screen time. So I want to set up parental controls right here. And they are saying select your child's account, so let's wait. Okay, so my child's account is called Nyakecho Philomena. Okay, and then these accounts will be signed out. For parental controls to work, only Nyakecho Philomena's accounts can be signed on this device. You can add your school accounts back later. Okay, so this account is going to be signed out, so I'm gonna click continue, And okay, so I'm going to sign in my parents' account. So I'm going to use taking circumvent. Okay, right there. So I click on next. Then I just want to put the password here. Now I need to use the two-factor authentication from the parents' phone to authenticate this. So that is how my devices are set. And so they are telling me to tap yes on the other phone, and I'm doing that right now. Okay, select 27, and then I'm being signed in. So now the parents account is being signed in here. So Google recommends that you and Nyakeso review this together as part of supervision. You create a Google family group with Nyakecho, and you can add another parent later. Okay, so now I have to enter Nyakecho's password to show that my child has agreed. Yeah, so sometimes children don't want to be supervised, so you just have to make this like enforce this to protect your child. You have to enforce this to protect your child. So let me enter the password. Okay, so agree. Right, so here we have just set up parental controls, and they're saying activate profile manager. Activating this admin app will allow the app Google Play services to perform the following operations: set password to control the length and the characters allowed in the screen, monitor screen, unlock attempts, lock the screen, set screen lock, password expiration, disable cameras, disable some screen lock. So I want to activate this. Okay, so now the accounts are being linked. They are linking the my child's account to my account. Yes. Okay, the accounts have been linked here. So we are going to go to the next part. Manage Nyakeso's apps. So this is the part. Now here we are able to manage the child's apps. We are able to manage the child's app. We are going to allow the apps that Nyakesho can use, apps that Nyakesho can access. If there is any porn app here, we are going to, disable. Okay, so they are saying these apps came with this phone. You can remove the ones you don't want Nyakesho to use. Okay, so let me see. There is Family Link, there is Google Messages, Phone Master, Screen Recorder Unlimited, Smart Casa, YouTube Go. Now YouTube Music. Now I need to remove this because Nyakecho is a child. I need to remove YouTube Music because she might access some music having naked women dancing. So I remove this. I do this. Okay. PHX browser. I don't need this for her. What else? Aha games. She's a child. Why does she need let's see, first unlock recorder. So if there are apps in your child's phone which you don't want, just come here and do that. So you click on next. Okay, so now manage filters and settings. Family links, default filters and settings help Nyakecho avoid inappropriate content. So this is what parental control is. So Google Play purchase and download approval required for all content unless it's from family library. So before she purchases or downloads anything, I should have approved. Okay, you can choose other settings here. Approval required for all purchases using the family link. Now what I want to do for this girl here is that she must require my approval to download all content because I don't want her to download these apps of scammers, porn apps, that, yeah. So Google Play apps and games, okay. Allow up to how many? Up to 3. Yeah, only 3. Then Google Play Books. Now, Google Play Books is what I'm interested in. Google Play Books restricts sexually explicit books, so I don't want my child to access sexually explicit books. So I am going to turn on this, leave it on. Google Play Movies, current rating PG-13. Allow all, most restrictive. Allow up to G, most restrictive. I don't want her to. Some movies of 13-year-old even have those sexual content. Filters on Google search. Help block Help block sexually explicit results. Yes, block this for this child. Controls for signing in. Parents' permission is required when Nyakecho signs into iPads, iPhones, browsers, platforms that can't be supervised. Parent permission isn't required when Nyakecho signs into, so he requires my permission. Yeah. Oh, I click on next. We are going to go to the Family Link app and see now how this works, which will be able to remotely control the child's phone. Yeah. So we are back to the parent's phone, and I'm gonna go to Family Link to control my child's device remotely. And as you can see, everything is set up here. Set the amount of time that Nyakecho spends on their device. So even if I'm in London or England and Nyakecho is in Uganda, I can set up the time she uses on her phone, and when time for sleeping reaches, she just goes to sleep straight away. So let's set up this on Nyakecho, because we don't want her, kids love phones a lot. Set this up. So now, manage the amount of time that Nyakecho spends on their devices, Monday to Friday. You can spend let's say 3 hours, or we can add 4 hours, or even we can reduce. Okay, yeah, so done. Okay, and then let's see, add weekly schedule, Monday, this and this and this. Okay, it's the same thing. I go back and then decide when Nyakecho's devices are locked for the night. Okay, so we are going to lock Nyakecho's device. Lock. Okay, so right here from 9 to 7, Nyakecho's device is locked. But let's say, what time do children go to sleep? At 8, okay, big children go from 9 to 7. Nyakecho, okay, from 9 to, let's say, midday, like that. Okay, lock. Locks. Yes, from 9 in the night to midday. And next day, the device locks. Okay. Then that is done. Okay. So if we close this, we go to content restrictions. We have restricted YouTube, Google Play, and all that. That is okay. So let's go to app limits. Okay, daily. These are the limits of the child. What she does with the phone and all that. Let's open Google Chrome and see. Okay, Google Chrome fast and secure. Set the limit of time she uses in this app. Okay, let me set the limit. So I want her to use Chrome for how many hours? Maybe 4 hours, because children nowadays study. So I click done. Yeah, so you can do the same for the rest of the apps. So that's basically it.